Hey guys, this is part two. I reflected on the first message and there was some things that I left out. I was at the studio letting someone in and I had to end it early, and so I want to elaborate a little more on the fact that when we see a post on Facebook, and social media is so, it can work really for you or against you. But I think the biggest thing that I take is in life, if we are constantly so critical and get so offended by everything that we read, regardless of who's posting it. I have gotten to a point where I don't really need, I don't know, I just don't need anybody's validation. And if someone's posting something and the Holy Spirit really touches me, and it could be directed toward me, I really just don't care. I'm a forever learner, and I'm learning, and that is what helps me grow. Growth mentality. I'm going from the fixed mentality to the growth mentality. I'm learning to not be walking in condemnation or shame, but literally I am free. Okay? Free. And so we can learn from everybody. I posted a Miley Cyrus song. I don't listen to her all the time. She has some good songs. I like her. Okay. I like some of the messages she has. Do I like everything about her? Do I support her? Do I think, it doesn't really matter my opinion of her. All people can teach us things. And so, so I think we have to have an open heart where we are willing to look inside and say, how does this affect me? How can I grow from this? How can I become a better person? How can I change? Instead of taking the attack as personal or whatever. But if we can do that, life is so much better. We're just not chained to anything. What people do, say, think, rumors, whatever. It just doesn't matter. Another thing is who are we to tell anybody something if, one, it's not welcomed, but two, if we no longer have a relationship with that person, three, if we're doing the very things that we're telling someone else not to do. I reflect back always to my kids and education, and I will have kids say, Miss Carter-Smith, those teachers want us to respect them, but they're not respecting us. They've got to do the things that they need to do before we are ever going to do what we're supposed to do. And I do try to tell them, give respect whether or not it's earned or not. Hold yourself to a level of accountability that you are giving respect regardless as if you're getting it. That's the Jesus way, is to to do that. But for real, we can't go around preaching and telling others how to live their lives if we really aren't doing that ourselves. And so that's where hypocrisy comes in, and that's where people look at us and say, who in the world do they think they are? They don't even do that themselves. And we become a stumbling block, and that's really important that we guard ourselves with. Always we need to look on the inside of us, fixing us. It's just like the woman at the well, and God said, throw the first stone. I think those stories were there. I'm not your Bible scholar here. I do know the word, read the word, listen to the word, but I didn't go to school for that. But I do know God. I do have a great relationship with him. It's close, and he has transformed and changed my life. And I give him all the credit. Every bit of wisdom that I have, every bit of knowledge, every bit of anything, I give to him. And so if you have people in your life that are always trying to do things, then yeah, don't listen. Listen to God.